15 huge Coronation Street spoilers for next week. In the upcoming episodes of Coronation Street, viewers will be drawn into a gripping murder mystery plotline, with the police pointing fingers at an unidentified perpetrator in Lauren's untimely demise. Meanwhile, the aftermath of Liam's traumatic bullying experience unfolds, bringing forth a significant narrative arc. Additionally, Leanne embarks on a new journey as she encounters the arrival of Rowan, signalling a pivotal storyline ahead. Here's a sneak peek at 15 major developments slated to unfold from March 11th to 15th. 1. Blood is found in Lauren's old flat. Sean thinks about renting Lauren's old apartment because he has to leave Eileen's place. But when he checks it out, he sees blood on the curtains. He tells Bobby about it, who then thinks it's serious enough to tell the cops. Bobby also shares his doubts about Roy, especially how he cleaned up the place right after Lauren went missing. Detective Swain thinks it's worth investigating, so she starts asking Roy questions about his connection to Lauren. 2. Daniel is next to face suspicion. Max fears that Daniel is hiding something about his relationship with Lauren, so he visits the police station to tip off DS Swain. He shares his theory that Daniel was the mystery boyfriend that Lauren kept mentioning before she disappeared. Swain brings Daniel in for questioning and accuses him of tutoring Lauren in return for sex. When Swain brings up Daniel's past dramas involving Summer and Nikki, he refuses to answer any further questions without a solicitor present. Daniel later realizes the seriousness of the situation when Swain gives a radio interview and suggests that Lauren may have been murdered. 3. Roy is arrested. As speculation surrounding Lauren's mysterious disappearance intensifies, Roy finds himself at the receiving end of online harassment and scrutiny from amateur investigators scouring the internet for clues. Concerned about escalating tensions, Carla and Nina advise Roy to refrain from making public pleas for information, fearing it may exacerbate the already volatile situation. However, Roy's troubles escalate when Detective Swain intervenes and arrests him on suspicion of being involved in Lauren's murder. The situation takes a devastating turn when footage of Roy's arrest is shared online, amplifying the public's suspicion and condemnation. Caught in a whirlwind of accusations and scrutiny, Roy faces an uphill battle to clear his name amidst the mounting pressure and public scrutiny. 4. Yasmin and Stu suffer another setback. Yasmin and Stu make a pact to shield Eliza from the truth about her father's reappearance in town, opting instead to safeguard her innocence. Their intention is to secure Eliza's future by placing the $10,000 bribe money, returned by Dom, into a trust fund. However, their well-meaning plan takes a disastrous turn when Eliza inadvertently discovers the envelope of money tucked away in Stu's coat pocket, accompanied by a remorseful note from Dom. This unexpected revelation throws Stu into a difficult predicament as he braces himself for Eliza's inevitable demand for answers, navigating the delicate balance between honesty and protecting her from the harsh realities of adult complexities. 5. Eliza tracks down. Dom Eliza joins forces with Hope and Sam to track down Dom, and they find him at the Chariot Square Hotel. The schoolgirl later brings Dom back to Speed Dahl, where she vows that she doesn't want to lose her father again and wishes to live with him in Germany. 6. Stu makes a selfless decision. Recognizing his missteps in handling Eliza's situation, Stu comes to the realization that a different approach is necessary. In an effort to mend their strained relationship and provide Eliza with a sense of stability, he proposes a solution, suggesting that she spends a 2-week period with her father, Dom, in Germany during the Easter break. Stu assures Eliza and Yasmin that this arrangement will serve as a trial period, allowing them to gauge its viability for a potential permanent relocation in the future. This decision reflects Stu's commitment to putting Eliza's well-being first, demonstrating his willingness to adapt and evolve as a parent in the face of challenging circumstances. 7. Elin eases the pressure on Sian and Dylan steeps up his search for a new place to rent as Elin wants him and Dylan to leave following the discovery of the missing knife. Eileen seems to be regretting her stance when she assures Sean that he doesn't need to rush to move out if he can't find anything. 8. Mason's fate is revealed. After Liam's traumatic experience with bullying, Maria and Gary come to a joint decision to prioritize his safety and well-being by opting for homeschooling as a temporary solution. This choice reflects their determination to provide Liam with a supportive environment where he can heal and regain his confidence away from the challenges of traditional schooling. However, their efforts to protect Liam from further harm are complicated when they receive an unexpected visit from the police. The authorities deliver sobering news confirming that Mason, the perpetrator behind Liam's ordeal, has been charged for his actions, including the menacing threat with a knife. As the severity of Mason's offences comes to light, Maria and Gary are forced to confront the harsh reality that justice must be served, even as they grapple with the emotional aftermath of their son's ordeal. 9. Simon receives support. Simon prepares for his hearing at a magistrate's court following his recent drink-driving offence. Sam, who was involved in Simon's crash, kindly agrees to provide a character reference in his favour. 10. Nick disappoints Leanne amidst the upheaval surrounding Liam's bullying experience. Maria and Gary come to a unified decision. Liam will be homeschooled for the foreseeable future. This choice underscores their commitment to ensuring Liam's safety and well-being, prioritising his education within the comfort and security of their own home. Meanwhile, as Simon's court hearing approaches, Leanne directs her attention towards providing unwavering support for her son during this challenging time. However, tensions arise when Nick, citing his overwhelming schedule, expresses reluctance to attend the hearing. Simon is left disheartened by Nick's absence, while Leanne finds herself frustrated by his apparent lack of prioritization. The looming question remains, will Nick maintain his stance, or will he reconsider his priorities and offer the support that Simon desperately needs? 11. Leanne meets a pushy newcomer. Leanne takes Simon along to a self-help event at the Chariot Square Hotel, organised by a group called The Institute. Leanne ends up receiving some advice of her own when Institute mentor Rowan approaches and starts hassling her. Although Leanne is initially unsure, she finds herself warming to Rowan as he encourages her to share how she's feeling. 12. Damon lies to Sarah. As Damon and Sarah persist in their search for a new home, their journey is marred by Damon's hidden entanglement with Harvey, who coerces him into participating in unlawful activities. Despite Sarah's unawareness of this dark secret, Damon reluctantly agrees to collaborate with Harvey, albeit with conditions. He asserts his desire for a share of the ill-gotten gains, laying bare the ethical dilemma he faces in balancing loyalty to family with the allure of financial gain. With his plans to secure a dream home for Sarah intact, Damon navigates a precarious path of deceit, assuring her of their financial stability while concealing the illicit origins of the money. This delicate balancing act highlights Damon's internal conflict and the lengths he is willing to go to maintain a facade of normalcy amidst the looming shadow of criminal involvement. 13. Tracy forces Amy to get to know Tommy. Tracy tricks Amy by arranging lunch with her at the bistro, then springing the surprise that Tommy will be joining them. Tracy declares that it's time for Amy and Tommy to get to know each other, so an unimpressed Amy makes the most of the occasion by ordering the most expensive champagne on the drinks menu. 14. Steve is left disappointed. Steve looks forward to spending time with Amy when they agree to watch a film together. Toya mentions to Steve that Amy had lunch with Tracy and Tommy earlier in the week, and it appeared to go well. She realizes that she should have kept quiet when Steve is visibly upset. 15. Gemma opposes Linda's plans for Joseph. Linda suggests that Joseph's education would benefit if he started attending private school Oak Hill. She even offers to pay the fees. Gemma is not pleased about Linda's meddling and orders Chesney to tell her to back off. Dee Dee and Paul reckon that Gemma shouldn't deprive Joseph of a private education just because of her feud with Linda. But will she listen to their advice? Don't miss out on the exciting spoilers for next week. Subscribe to our channel now to stay updated and be the first to know about all the latest developments in your favourite show.